4-yard streak.
So you did about 3, maybe 4 on first down. Texas Tech has got to be thinking we want to hang on to the 2 timeouts we have left for as long as we possibly can. 2nd down and 6 right here.
There's no question if you can hold the 2 yards on this one here. Now it's not the run pass conflict scenario that you hope, but maybe you can affect the quarterback this way. If you want to take a gamble, if you're Coach David Gibbs on the defense. Gotta hold to 3, no more than 3. Yeah, that's a good play.
Really good play. Good penetration up front that time by Eli Howard, 53, the sophomore from San Angelo, Texas. North Texas transfer. 3rd down and 3 right here.
Yeah, now you see the body language is indicative of the context of the situation. Now they know they've got a bit of conflict on the offensive side of the ball. Personnel, you've got who you want in this game. The numbers tell you it's a passing situation, definitely. Just got a couple. The question is, will you try to create pressure from this side with the numbers? It certainly looks like it.
8 of 14 on 3rd down conversions tonight.
They're coming.
Intended for Humphrey.
Excellent series defensively.
Or David Gibbs.
He's good here.
And he knows when to dial up the pressure, doesn't he?
He does. And again, sometimes the play dictates what you do, but a lot of times coaches don't have the guts to go with what the context is. Again, the numbers put you in an obvious passing situation. The quick slant is what they wanted, or the out. Going with your tall receiver in the perimeter. But again, Fields and company DeMarcus Fields did a fantastic job of defending.
Buchevsky will boot it away. Daquan Bowman is back deep. Pretty punt. On his heels, he takes it. Bowman has an avenue. Stopped at the 23-yard line. Late flag comes down.
That was a high hit.
Yes, it was. 50-yard boot, just a 4-yard return. Looked like it was open for him and was abruptly stopped. Duvernay.
Yeah. You notice there are a lot of first-line skill position players playing on special teams for Texas. That's kind of a school of thought that not permeates just this level, but the next level as well, getting some of those frontline players.
There's no foul on the play for a block in the back. It was in the side. 1st and 10.
Well, the last 3 meetings in this rivalry have been decided by one score. Last year, Nick Shimonek came off the bench, told his coach, it's time. You might want to bring me in. It might get away from us. In 2016, Deontay Foreman rushing for a record 341 in the Longhorns win. In 2015, a shootout that gave Texas Tech its first win in Austin in nearly 2 decades. Something that Cliff Kingsbury was unable to do as a player, he did as a coach. That was win at Austin for the first time.
Cliff told us yesterday when Shimonek told him, you better put me in, coach. He said, if guys got that kind of guts, that's a big deal.
How many close games have they had of late? Tom Perkins, Texas Longhorns. Duffy going deep. It's caught. It's Wesley. He's going at the 30.
And it won't matter. Anthony Wheeler was offside the middle linebacker, but they'll negate that thing, and they'll take the yardage behind door number 1. Boy, what a great effort. Wesley going up from the X-receiver position to snag that one. The chains can't even keep up with him.
Defense, penalties decline. Result of the play, 1st down.
Wesley, 6 catches, 152 yards. That one for 47. And there are about 12,000, maybe more, masked riders that may be riding back into the building.
Trying to. Nice.
Over the middle and cut. That's Seth Collins. It's 1st down. It's at the 17.
I don't think very many receivers have had back-to-back games that even match what Wesley is. He's had 12 catches for 199 against Oklahoma.
And Texas having trouble getting lined up, and we've got a flag down.
All-star offense. Number 56 and number 78. 5-yard penalty. 1st down.
Still the right tackle there was one of the 2. Call for the infraction.
A little anxiety, perhaps?
Yeah, could be.
Getting a little bit of a rush.
She's just a little bit nervous.
Back to the 23-yard line.
Could be senior now.
1st down at 15. I love it when you go rogue Jared Lamble on us. Duffy for the corner. Incomplete for Wesley. To his credit, put it where only he could make the catch. Chris Boyd was defending. He took a whale of a hit. Did Duffy.
Duffy got dumped on a little scissor stunt that was late. It wasn't the scissor stunt that got him off the edge. That pressure came. It may have been locked.
Tell you what, the kid has shown some courage, hasn't he? Hanging in there
really
after the
has.
turnovers. Look at that fourth quarter. Texas Tech owning this game. 204 to 39 in passing yards. That's pretty incredible.
It is incredible. But they've had to work from a deficit, Tim. That's been the problem.
Second and 15.
Nice.
Over the line. It's caught. That's Jadion High. Close to a first down. 14 yards.
Well, not bad for a former walk-on. Unbelievable.
433 yards passing now for Jeff Duffy. Third down, a yard to go. Trey King back in the game. Offense all out there. Touchdown! Anton Wesley!
Not bad for a guy that ended this season with just 12 catches for 146 years for the first 2 years of his career. Outstanding job by Wesley. And he's feeling it, man, big time. Wow.
Todd Orlando's in disbelief.
Well, he's tried everything he possibly could, and it's just individual matchups now. You know, you got a long frame like these two wide receivers do, 6'5", 200 pounds. I mean, that's a lot. And they already know they got two big wide receivers when they're healthy themselves.
The all-important extra point. The Jet is back. 17 points for Texas Tech in the last 4.5 minutes. Improbable, it's on Fox, and it's on now. Anton Wesley has been held down for 2 quarters, but he's been on fire in the fourth. And I think the idea that Basher and Wesley were sort of forgotten about for a while, well, the scouting report came back to Texas Tech in the fourth quarter.
It really did, and they just unleashed it again. You go into the game understanding what your limitations of your quarterback are, but you got a sweet set of plays, and you just rely on the skill set. Look at Jeff Duffy, 36 of 46. Impressive.
Our hardest working player is sponsored by Duluth Trading Company. Tough, ingenious workwear designed and tested by tradesmen, and he has been hard working as Wesley. Fair catch by Will Jordan Humphrey, and Texas now suddenly in a tie game. But we talked about how explosive Texas Tech is, and that's exactly what Tom Herman was afraid of. They have done such a marvelous job of controlling time of possession. You talked about it throughout the end of the second and all the way through the third quarter. It certainly stopped, and of course the execution of the offsides was tremendous.
Well, at any point in time, there's enough bibliography and footnotes, Tim. This offense of Cliff Kingsbury's is like a lit fuse racing to a point to explode at any moment. And that's exactly what we've witnessed now in this 34-34 Mountain Top.
Herman is in some trouble, tries to do it on his own now. He does manage to get a few yards out of it, back to the 29-yard line. Eli Howard runs him down, and I think we've got an injured Red Raider. We do. Back inside the 10-yard line, who was giving chase. That's Joseph Wallace, 97. He may just be gassed.
I think she tapped herself on the head, too.
Yeah, he's tired. Giving chase to Sam Ellinger.
When he went down, I was watching. I was looking right at him. He tapped himself on the head. He's a little tired.
I'm down, and I need you to come pick me up.
I'm following him. I can't get up.
Well, I'm taking a look at his ankle. Hopefully he's okay.
Yeah, I'm big fella.
He did look tired.
Nice
You're
arm over. Does a nice job of getting to the quarterback, and yeah, I guess it's possible.
Yeah. Well, the good news for him is that if he's able to work that limp out along the sidelines and get back in there.
You got to get a little Jake leg there to pay it off.
Second down and 7 coming up. It was a sellout crowd About a third of it is left.
Amazing.
And they're finding out about it. Or our ratings just went up in West Texas. Here we go. Ellinger playing the time. Now gets it done with his legs. And Wisely heads out of bounds, and he's going to get 15 additional yards for that. That's Rico Jeffers again. That's another opportunity. And Jeffers just needs to be aware of time, score, and space. That's 18 yards. You're going to get 15 more after this personal foul.
You know, I don't. Good gosh. His helmet was across the thigh
There's
area.
no foul on the play. The runner was north side.
Yep.
First down. The clock is starting to stand.
He has been living dangerously, though, Spence.
It's been close, but man, listen, you never want to dial a guy back. I think that the right foot by Ellinger was actually still in bounds.
No disagreement.
Was still in bounds, and so he hit the thigh area, and by the letter of the law, it's a clean hit.
First and 10 from the 46. They swing it out to Trey Watson. And it's DeMarcus Fields that chases him out of bounds.
Excellent open field tackle. You can see the right foot of Ellinger. He's going to try to get as much as yards as he can. He slows down just a tad, but the right foot was still in bounds.
Yeah. Tell you what,
Rico came flying in.
I want to give these guys, the officiating crew,
Great job.
remarkable job tonight.
Wonderful job
Mike
tonight.
DeFee's one of the best, and Jack McDonald, our replay official, has been remarkable too.
Four wides, four-man rush.
On second and 8, Ellinger in trouble. And I think Hurd came back and made that catch. Gerard Hurd.
DeMarcus Fields defending. Again, they're working that side. It was just more of an improvisational effort on the part of Ellinger, but he paid it off as he's done so well. As it was a down Texas Tech player.
Yep. That's Tony Jones.
Yep.
It's a great comeback play by Hurd. Remember, he was once the starting quarterback for Charlie Strong, and he has made the conversion. That's a beautiful catch.
That's a beautiful catch. Despite tight coverage, DeMarcus Field, the right corner, was all over, man. Played it exceptionally well. That ball was low and inside. But Hurd went down and grabbed it.
Well, that's actually one of those, is it not, Spencer, that a quarterback wants to throw it low?
Yeah, low, but, I probably would have put that ball closer to the sideline as opposed to making it bend back for it. But you're absolutely right. That it was low was necessary.
Think about the ramifications now, particularly for Texas, knowing Iowa State's coming in next week. They finish out at Kansas. Rarely does Texas not play Thanksgiving at home. They're going to try to move this game to Thanksgiving both here and in Austin in the years that are coming up. But this is a very big game. Texas Tech trying to get bowl eligible. A lot at stake here for both teams. Winding down, Ellinger's pass incomplete. Jordan Humphrey, the intended receiver. Remember we were talking to David Gibbs about the game last year? Looked as if Texas was going to salt it away, just needed one more first down. And all of a sudden, Justice Parker took an errant pass from Ellinger away to salt the victory away. You know Texas got to be thinking at this stage about just 3 because you've got a really good kicker in Cameron Dicker. He's in a 52-yarder, a 46-yarder tonight. He's 14 at 19 on the year.
With a long of 52, right?
Right. And that's tonight. We got the 52-yarder. Ellinger's got more than enough. Inside the 30 to the 29. Jordan Brooks hauls him down a 12-yard gain.
Well, these Big 12 teams leaves us no shortage of high drama on the plains here.
Texas at the first time out of the half. 30 seconds.
Well, Texas is going to take its time out. He's already won a big one. That was against the Sooners in the showdown 5 weeks ago. As we touched on when this one started tonight, the narrative on Texas was they're back. They're in the hunt for the college football playoff. Well, now, after a couple of really tough losses, and particularly the way they lost on the two-point conversion by Dana Holgorsen's Mountaineers, this would be a pill that you just could not swallow in Austin if they were to lose here.
And you can't underscore enough. Although the resume is relatively short, the one overtime win against Oklahoma, it is huge.
Bellinger, 283 passing yards, 3 touchdowns, 59 yards rushing, minus the sacks. That pass caught! It's Humphrey! It's touchdown! Oh my goodness!
Beautiful throw and catch. If you talk about high point, this is what I mean when you want to go up to the highest point and pluck that ball out by giving yourself a cushion and not letting that climb on you. You keep DeMarcus Fields away from you and not able to intercept that ball. The only question I have is 21 seconds too much time.
I was about to say the same thing. Well, what an evening for Humphrey now. 8 receptions, 59 yards, 159 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Did you know half of all guys who experience erectile dysfunction?
Here again is the touchdown catch. Fields is in a position to pick it. He really is. But as you stated, high pointing the ball. You wonder why announcers say it? That's why.
That's about execution. And again, there's Hurd right there to welcome him back there. Ellinger did a nice job of executing that play. And that's why he's the unquestioned leader of this Longhorn ball club. And the gallery, you start to stream away, boy, you should have stayed for your money's worth.
This is one of those situations, Spencer, where I think in a lot of ways, DeVon Bowman is back there, and I know he's a good return man. Please take the fair catch, right? Get the 25 and get all you can out of the 3 plays maybe that you'll get here. You do have 2 timeouts left.
And you got 2 timeouts, and you're going to work the perimeter. There's no question about that. And then how you choose to play it with your linebacker is going to be key, because you know you're not going to run. Here's the defensive strategy. Your linebackers are going to play a little bit wider than they typically play. You can play softer coverage. With 21 seconds, see the underneath stuff. Play very safe. You can even go a 4 cross look if you want to on the back end. That's where the defensive backs are playing at relatively the same level across the field.
Give this young man credit. Jack Duffy has stood tall after some mishaps in both the first and second half. Down the trigger. Brooks getting the pressure now on Menahu. And this is not
what you want to do. You're going to burn one of your timeouts now.
Gary Johnson makes the stop.
Yeah, that's not smart.
Lost a yard.
Texas Tech takes their second timeout of the half. We set the game clock to 13 seconds, 1-3.
That play was in trouble from the jump. Thing you need to do now is find a way to get T.J. Vasher or Antoine Wesley involved.
Yeah, you're going to burn at least 7 to 9 seconds on this next play at a minimum, because they've got to push the ball downfield.
The idea to be to get maybe a 45, 50-yard line here?
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, that would be perfect. But again, where you are on the left side, Texas plays field and corner safeties. I'm not so sure I would be trying to challenge them on that side of the field.
They're going with just 2 down linemen, it appears, and everybody back.
Yeah.
3 safeties all the way back.
I'd move him to the right.
45-yard
I'd
line.
move him to the right. Get him out of the pocket.
Wow. That's underneath.
That is
Wow. And hold it down to get up 3s next time out.
Wow.
And now you're reduced to sort of the rugby play at the end as Gary Johnson makes the touch.
That surprised me there on that call.
Texas Tech takes their third and final timeout of the half. Please set the game clock to 8 seconds, 0-8.
And I guess you can make a case that you might get 2 plays with 8 rather than 6, but it would be tough. What a game, though. Do these 2 deliver?
They really did. I mean, I think given the injury situation with Texas and the linebackers, and maybe 5 players on the defensive side of the ball that were impacted, backups having to step up, I don't think they acquitted themselves exceptionally well.
There's John Bonney, who's a grad transfer, was on the Texas team. Yeah, in this game back in 2015, he made 9 tackles, had a pick, had a forced fumble. And now he's a graduate transfer in sports management. Got his degree in communications at Texas.
He may wind up doing some really cool things.
Yeah.
He's got a great personality, a great leader.
And I see they brought McLean Carter into the game.
Takes their second timeout.
Who can throw the ball a little
1 minute
deeper.
timeout.
And he was on the field, by the way, with Jet Duffy. They were both out there. And we touched on what's ahead for Texas. And that loss for Texas meant Florida would play Alabama in a 1-2 game. And that's going to do it. Yep. Texas survives. And we do mean survives.
Wow.